Well, at this juncture, we'd like to take a moment to say thank you to those of you who've been following us now for 16 years since we first played in Sydney. Back then we were just a fat bunch of drunken students, and some of you stuck with us all that time. And now we're down in the weights room just trying to pump up the soft rock, and we're really trying our best. But we're so grateful, and some of you weren't even born then, so to those of you who've been born since the year 2000, we salute you also, and thank you all for coming. And it's just so great to have you. So for those of you who don't know, I'd like to tell you, this is our 20th anniversary of meeting each other when we were 18 and 19. And last night we went to see a band called the Stone Roses in the Sydney Opera House, and it just reminded us of the power of friendship and togetherness. And I'd like to thank Willen, Jonny and Guy and Phil, who's behind the scenes, for making one unit. And I'd like to tell you how we met and how it all came about. Most people think we met in London. The truth is, we were all failed Australian actors, and I want to tell you what happened. It's a true story. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the show Game of Thrones, but there's an episode in season 3, episode 9, called The Red Wedding, very famous. And what people don't realise is that the central character of Game of Thrones is in that, and he's going to feature in season 10 or 11. And right now he's sitting to my right on piano. He's playing drums for us. This is world champion. He used to be just an extra on Home and Away. Many years ago, he was just in his bathing suit, looking chiseled and great, drinking milkshake while Isla Fisher just looked amazing. And here he is today, he's playing drums before he becomes a global superstar, Game of Thrones. Then of course, we moved to Ramsey Street. A lot of you maybe remember Craig McLaughlin, Stefan Dennis, the twins, Kylie, Natalie, Jason, all of the classics. But what you might not have noticed, that for a time in Lassiter's there was a fitness instructor who didn't have many lines, but he just looked amazing in the background, and he left the Neighbours to join our band. Here he is, Guy Berryman on bass guitar. He doesn't even remember, but it was him. And we're nearly there, don't worry. And the end of this beautiful story of how we got together is that Jonny and myself met on a show as two young extras with long blonde wigs. We were on the show Prisoner Cell Block H, and we just sat in the background, looking good, dressed as women, looking amazing. And I looked into Jonny's eyes one day, and this song came out. And Jonny, thank you for this song. Here we are in a band because of your beautiful green eyes. Thank you, everyone.